everybody, I'm back to do a tarot card reading today. I'm clearing the energies with this lovely black moonstone crystal, bringing in some happy, positive, uplifting energies, even though the weather is changing. I don't think the weather can keep up at the moment, especially with how things are. So one minute it's sunny and then it's thunder and lightning, and then the next thing it's changing quite a significantly anyway. So yeah, so that's the way it is. We are in September now. Can't believe how quick this year is moving, very fast indeed. So I'm just shuffling. Oh, what are these? Are they Keepers of the Light? I think these one. I've got a few in front of me and I haven't got the boxes. Keepers of the Light. Okay, because some of them, they're very similar. I have Ascended Masters oracle cards as well, and they're quite similar on the outside, and I was thinking, are they Ascended Masters? And then I looked over and it was, I've got the Keepers of the Light box out. So Keepers of the Light oracle cards I'm going to start off with. I would always let you know in the description what cards I'm using today. I might go for that one because that one's deciding to come out actually. This is so funny. A friend of mine shared the same card today on her Facebook. That's why I'm laughing. Lord Ganesh. Now, if that's not synchronicity, then I don't know what is. Literally this morning before I went to wellness yoga, my friend shared the same oracle card. So yeah, synchronicity, I love it. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So that's a lovely card, you know. So sometimes we feel that with certain obstacles in our way, we're not sure how to work things out really. But we do in the end, you know, and then there's always something else that we need to overcome. So such a beautiful, colourful card, infinite abundance as well. Spiritual support. I remember when I was going through some stuff actually, back in the day. It seems like so long ago, which is good because you can look back and go, wow, how did I get through that? You know, and some people think, oh, I'm never going to get through that, but you do, and then you move on to the next things that happen in life. So yeah, sometimes we could feel that obstacles are in our way and not sure how to navigate and what to do next. But Lord Ganesh, meditation, that's important. There are probably meditations, Lord Ganesh, on YouTube to do, and I know that I've done quite a few meditations actually when I was going through my things in life. And when I look back and I think with some of my obstacles, you know, that I had in my life, and I was thinking that I'm never going to get through this and I just want it to be over. And then when I look back and I think, what was it teaching me as well? Was it teaching me growth? Was it teaching me certain lessons to learn? So that can be quite significant as well. And connecting with our ancestors and our guides, I feel is really important. So yeah, Lord Ganesh is, yeah, it's nice to look back actually, and with certain things in life, and see how far we've come. I think I want to say actually, but what is it teaching me? What is this time in my life teaching me? You know, what's the significance and how can I grow from it? I feel is also a message. So I'm also shuffling angels and ancestors, and one is just like, oh my god, not one. Okay. There's actually 3 that's come out. I was only going to do 1, but 2 maximum, yeah, but 3. So the first one is Hermit, retreat and recharge. So that can be quite significant to somebody. Maybe connecting with yoga. I do wellness yoga and I absolutely love it. I love all of my classes anyway. So, but sometimes we need to go within with certain things that are going on in our lives, whether it's doing yoga, being in your garden, grounding in your garden, meditating. I feel this with the Hermit, retreat and recharge. It's important to go within, but sometimes outside influences can affect us as well, like our energy field, and we can feel quite low, like a low vibration. So sometimes going within can help us recharge. So yeah, I like that card. Brilliant. Okay, so the next one, protection guardian, drop your shields. That's a very beautiful, colourful card. So there may be something that you're, I don't know, holding on to really, and you feel that you have to guard yourself with certain situations or things going on, and this is encouraging you that you have a protection guardian by your side, and you are protected and you are loved. So maybe it's time to drop your shields and drop those walls that maybe you've built around yourself to protect yourself. We all do it. We all do it as a form of protection, really, because it's a form of self-love. But sometimes when we do that, it stops anybody else getting in, if that makes sense. It just stops anybody else connecting with us because we've got these walls up, and you know, yeah, so that's a lovely card. They're all lovely in their own way, actually, you know, beautiful. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. So everybody's got gifts, everybody's got talents, so maybe this is the time to show the world yours. You know, it could be absolutely anything. Being creative with music, art and crafts, all sorts of things. So this is a time to really, you know, show your talents and be open to sharing your talents as well with the world. And people always appreciate that. Like, I love artists, you know, when I go to Glastonbury and I do my holistic events and I have crystals and painted stones and all sorts of things, and people say to me, oh, you know, they're absolutely lovely. And I say, well, I go off to other events and I buy things, and I'm like, oh, can I put that on my display table? A friend of mine made some beautiful hand candles, and at my next event I'll be taking them with me, and obviously if people are interested I'll be ordering more because they're beautiful. So that's quite interesting. Spirit Fox, I did see a fox actually last night outside, so yeah, you don't often see them, you know, you don't often see them around my way, but that's quite something. As I say, the spirit fox, and then yesterday in the evening I did see a fox outside. So I love foxes, they're absolutely beautiful. So, you know, there's a few cards there, which are absolutely lovely. What else are we going to do? Let's see. Yeah, I think I might go for the Akashic Tarot. And see if there's a few cards here that might want to come out and have something to say. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Five of Scrolls, Diversity. That's a beautiful card. Yeah. So this could be a time of learning a new skill. If there's anything that someone's wanting to do, I mean, in the card, there's books there, there's scrolls as well. The lady in the picture is holding a scroll. So this could be a time for studying, writing a book, just doing something that you've always wanted to do. But I kind of feel with this card that someone's been putting something off and putting it off and putting it off and go, oh, I'll put that to the side and I'll do that later. So I don't know how I'm getting that. But now's the time to maybe go back to college or uni, or, you know, finish something. I just got finish something that you started. So I don't know if that's a significant message for somebody. I just kind of got a thing of like writing or something, you know, someone's writing and they're sitting there writing, you know. I always get visions like this, but writing away, and then they go, no, I'll put that to the side, and then they move something else onto like their desk or something, and that what they were starting on got forgotten about or something, and then other books or other things get put on it, and they're always like, if people ask them about it, they go, oh, I'll do it later, and they probably can't find it because it's under a load of books or under a load of paperwork or something. So I don't know. I get these visions that I get shown, and people know I do talk with my hands quite a lot. Really, I'm like, yeah, like this, all over the place with them. So it's a form of expression. She says, oh my goodness me, they're all like jumping out. Whoa. Okay, Two of Roses, Winged Messengers. So this could be a message from Spirit. Somebody who wants to connect with you, with Spirit, or hearing from someone in your past maybe that wants to send you a message and see how you're doing. And there's a couple of birds as well. There's a bird of prey and there's a dove. But it's quite interesting because this one, I don't think I've noticed this before. I've always noticed the sunset that's behind the dove, but it also looks like a phoenix rising as well. Or is it an angel? Yeah, it's like you've got the bird and then you got, it's like the phoenix rising, but then it turns into an angel, and I'm like, oh, I've never noticed that before. So it could be a message from angels or something, you know, from, I don't know, guardian angel. And they want to come in and they want to give a message, or it could be meeting up with a friend, you know, because there's two chairs there as well, and having a chat and a catch up, and, you know, and talking about life and how far they've come, because this is someone from the past and they're like wanting to reconnect, and they're happy to talk about how far they've both come. So that's quite interesting. I love it when like messages like that come out. It's really nice, actually. But yeah, these are like, ooh, jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Whoa, whoa, that's too many. Whoa, easy now. That's okay. Right. The Queen of Keys. Yeah. So with this, it's like the Queen of looking over at her kingdom and seeing how far she's come. So that's quite interesting with the card that we just had. She's looking over at her life, her surroundings. She's got a smile on her face. She's holding a book. To me, that's a good sense of achievement. And the Queen of Keys, keys can open many doors to opportunities. So I just got that for some reason. Yeah, that's quite interesting. So the Queen of Keys, yeah, that's lovely. Okay, so the next one, the Four of Scrolls, the Karmic Trench. So this could be connecting to ancestral karma, karmic relationships. I know that some people that I know are going through certain things to do with the karmic trench. I know I did 8 years ago, and I was kind of grateful with the lessons that it helped me learn. I didn't feel that at the time, but when I look back, I am grateful, and it helped me connect with my ancestors more and my guides. So it's a kind of thing of, what is this teaching me? What is this situation teaching me? And as I say, with ancestral karma, it's kind of with working through the ancestral line as well, and also not only for us but for our children's future, which I feel personally is very important. So yeah, it's very interesting, connecting with ancestral karma, karmic relationships, and as I say, with some things, people feel at the time that they're going through it and they think, oh my God, what is this? But then when they take a step back and realise and think, what is this teaching me? How can I, with looking back on certain things, and yeah, what did it teach me? What do I know now? How far have I come? And I feel that's important. All I can, with connecting with that, is looking how far you've come, but not always looking back, because sometimes if we look back, it comes up with, I should have done this, I should have done that, but what we did at the time was the best because it was what we knew at the time. So we can't really, because we just can't really judge it. It's all lessons, it's all learning, and things do work out in the end. They do, they absolutely do. So I've got like, okay, yeah, I've got a few here. There's quite a few, like, again, actually. Up in the air with certain situations, they may feel like it's up in the air, with relationships or environment, but there's a clear sky as well. So, and there's a couple just there as well. So some things might feel like they're up in the air, but it's always important to ground yourself as well. The Queen of Scrolls. That's a lovely card. Oh, it's interesting because we got another Queen actually earlier. That's also connecting with writing. Also, you could be writing about, some people, I just got biography for some reason. I don't know if someone's writing a biography and that's why they keep putting it off. And they think that they'll get back to it and do this and do that, but it's just interesting that another Queen comes through with similar scrolls. So this is kind of, I feel, is saying it's kind of time to get writing. It's time to write about your life if you want to. And the Queen of Scrolls, skulls, Scrolls, I've got skulls on the brain. It's giving you that encouragement. So yeah, that's really positive. One of scrolls, on track. So yeah, that's an interesting card. So there's a guy here, doesn't have to be gender specific, but he's boarding a train and on track. So if there's anything that you're feeling that you're running out of time, or you're going to run out of time for something, and quick, I've got to catch that train, I've got to get here, I've got to get there. Everything is how it's supposed to be in your life. So how everything is supposed to be right now, but it also could be about you taking a journey. You could be getting on a train and taking a journey somewhere. So yeah, lovely card. So I'm going to use my shamanic battles to clear some energies. And I hope you've enjoyed this card reading for today, and I will be back soon. Take care.